heard it was sold out. Alright, y'all, so we just got to American Dream. They got the Beyonce concert tonight, so they kind of shut down the parking in the mall, but they let me through because I'm always in FanDuel and always in this area, so I got blessed. But it's about 8 o'clock at night, man. I'm gonna go in Foot Locker, see if they still got pairs. I'm hearing they still got full size runs, all pairs, letting you cop triples and doubles, so maybe I was wrong about selling out in person, man. Maybe they get the boatload. I'm about to go find out and let y'all know.
You just got grade school.
So I just left Foot Locker. As you guys can see right there, Foot Locker sign. And basically, he told me they might have some more pairs tomorrow, so they might be restocking. They didn't have any just now. I was chatting it up in there. That's why I didn't get a video while I was inside of there. So JD Sports and American Dream Mall doesn't have. Foot Locker and American Dream Mall doesn't have. JD Sports actually did have GS, but no men's. I'm upstairs now on the 3rd level, about to check Champs out and see what they say, but it's looking like it's all sold out, man. They might be getting restocks like I told you guys in the other video, but I'm gonna let you guys know. All right, y'all, so we just made it to Dream, charging up. It's about 11 o'clock. They're about to open up like 15 minutes. So let's see if they got pairs, man. Last night they told me they would. Let's see what they got. I heard it's 60 in there. My boy, did the stock, scanned. It's the only mall that got it. Willowbrook don't got it. So after today, these prices might go up, man, if they don't restock during the week on that Tuesday, or if, something else crazy happens. But it looks like that price is staying at 280, 300. Let's see what happens. All right, y'all, so we just got 3 pair from Foot Locker, and I'm about to go on my way home. And check your local stores, man. Check your local store. They letting these go before they start sitting. I'm gonna update y'all in a few. What's up, everybody? whydavis here, back with another review. Today I'm gonna be talking about the Air Jordan 4 White Cement and how you can still possibly get your pairs today on Sunday, the day after these drop. Now, technically it is, leftover day, and my mall, well, the biggest mall, second biggest mall in the USA, American Dream Mall, is open on Sundays now, if you guys didn't know. So basically in the county of North Bergen, you're not supposed to shop on Sundays and buy clothes and things like that. It's called the Blue Law, and basically they like to, give the opportunity for other shops to make that money on Sunday. So if you ever come over here and are shopping in Bergen County, New Jersey, you won't be able to buy clothes and certain things like that at stores. They normally have like a section taped off and whatnot, especially if you're going to like bigger stores like Walmart, Costco's and things like that. But the mall of American Dream, I'm about to tell you guys some insider information. So one store in Dream opened on Sunday just because one day, and I guess Dream realized that, hey, we're making a lot of money on Sunday, and the higher ups were like, you guys are gonna get a fine, whatever the case is. But then they saw how much money they was able to make on a Sunday when they should be closed from one store, and was like, you know what? let's try it again. Let's see if it repeats itself. And the same thing happened again. Now, certain things are open because the mall is so big. It's in between 2 different zip codes. And basically, to make this a shorter version of what I'm about to tell you guys, is that the mall is operating under probably 1 zip code, and the other half of the mall is operating under that same zip code to make it seem like the whole mall is under a different zip code than North Bergen. And GSP, which is probably the biggest and best mall before Dream came around in North Jersey, is upset about that, and they're trying to sue, you know, Dream for what they're doing and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure like the town and stuff like that is probably involved and whatnot. But basically, Dream is now open on Sundays. It wasn't open on Sundays before. If you guys watch my older videos when I used to, you know, do the vlogs, and when I first, actually the first shoe I ever did, which I think I had to delete because I had like some copyright music on it, which I didn't know back in the day. But when I had first picked up the Air Jordan 6 electric greens, that's when I first started, you know, vlogging, doing, you know, YouTube and whatnot, really going outside to get the shoes for retail. They were open on Sundays, and then they had to shut down like maybe 1 or 2 releases after that on Sundays, and then you had to go pick up the pairs on Monday. So anyway, Dream was open today, and they did leftover pairs. Like I told you guys, if you guys watched the B-roll earlier in the video, I was talking to the manager, which I didn't get video of because I was talking to him so much. I didn't even get video while I was over at Foot Locker, and he said tomorrow he might have pairs, which means show up, we might show love. All right, now mentally, I didn't tell you guys this, but mentally I already knew they had 60 pairs because I had somebody scan, and you know, you guys like to hear the stock numbers and whatnot like that. So I already knew they already had a lot of pairs in that store, and I also knew Willowbrook had a few pairs, but Willowbrook did also sell, but they didn't let as many out as the scan said they would. But anyway, this is what all the hype was about today. The Air Jordan 4 white cement, which I was able to get 3 per from. So Foot Locker did do 3 per of this shoe. Now, one thing about this shoe is it's one of the best shoes to ever drop, ever. And you know, it's been about 10 years since we've seen this shoe. Michael played in this shoe, and it's similar to how the Air Jordan 3 white cement was. It was available everywhere. A very sought after shoe, people's favorite shoe, some people's favorite shoe of all time. And that shoe was sitting around for like the first few days, and then after it was gone, and the prices stayed at like, it went down to like 240, 250, I believe. I don't remember actually, but now they're at like all 300 basically. But this shoe stayed around 280 to 300 like I said it would. And the stock numbers, even though it was a lot of the shoe, they're still staying at 280 to 300 depending on sizing. And I told you guys, man, this is one of the best shoes ever. They're still sitting in certain locations in the mall, certain Foot Lockers. So if you live in a well-populated area, check your malls. If you don't live in a well-popular area, still check your malls, because that means they're maybe sitting because people do not want them. And that's another thing I want to talk about really fast. Like, some people were saying like, oh, I was able to get these really easily, and I canceled, you know, all these other pairs that I had, and I really don't like them anymore, so I just let them sit or something like that. Now, I just want to say, like, hype is a real thing. You know, when things get hyped up, it does become more wanted, and that's what anything in life is. Anything becomes popular, you know, we want a piece of it. Rather it's women, rather it's anything. I'm not even gonna go into that detail. I'm staying on this sneaker video, but check your local stores. Now, I do want to sit here and tell you guys, like, if you don't live in a well-popular area, this works both ways. You see how for this release, it's sitting in your store and you're happy that it's sitting in your store because nobody wants it. It's the same way the other way around. Because it's sitting in your store, Nike, Jordan brand, when they're doing the, okay, how many pairs are we gonna give to this store? How many pairs are we gonna give to this store? How many pairs are we gonna give to this store? When they're doing that process, that determines how much sales your store gets. So I live in a well-popular area. Everywhere around me is jumping. You know what I mean? I live in northern New Jersey, so everywhere around me is popping. You know, people are everywhere. It's like the city, but not the city, if that makes sense. So every location is gonna have a lot of pairs where I'm at. Where you at, it might seem like they had a lot of pairs for this release, but it was not really a lot of pairs. It was just what they thought they could push at that place, thinking that people would maybe travel there once they sold out to somewhere else and things like that. So be thankful if your place still has pairs sitting. You know what I mean? Just because it's sitting doesn't mean that, you know, it's a bad shoe. pick that shoe up if you really want it and have the money to do so. FOMO is real. Only get the shoe if you can afford it, I would say. But I don't know if this happened to you guys, but for the past 2 days, FLX has not been working at all. So I wasn't able to get these for $20 off like I normally do. So let me know if FLX was down in you guys' area. Even if you're in a different country, let me know if you guys FLX was working and whatnot. I have been seeing people in the comments saying that in Germany and EU that they're sitting and they've been out for weeks, which is dope. They release it early and stuff there. Really, that's really dope. But review test coming on the way on these shoes right here. I've been wearing them for not 48 hours, 2 days literally, but possibly on feet, maybe like 16, 17 hours already. And as you guys can see, we still have no creases on the shoes, man. No creases on the shoes. So, you know, I'm gonna show you guys some B-roll, and basically I have like a little crease coming on my right foot, but I think that's the way I step on my pedal in the car. But we did do a review on this shoe right here. Make sure you guys go check that out. I just want to say thank you guys for all the support on this video right here, the Air Jordan 4 Rare Air. But this shoe is one of the best shoes to ever come out, and today they let out 3 per because they don't want this shoe to sit and, you know, people get tired of it and then they have to wait for sales to come in. So they want to get rid of these today. And check your stores. I'm telling you guys, check your stores. Even though they're sold out online, check your stores right now. You still may have a chance to get these for retail before you go and spend that $280, $300 on these. Check your stores because they still may have them. Call around. You might have to drive 30, 40 minutes depending on if you know, live in the outskirts, but check your stores, man. You don't want to miss out on this shoe. I'm not sure when this shoe is going to come out again. I want to say Jordan Brand has been killing it with, you know, making things look like the original lately. I know a lot of people don't really like that, but for the people that didn't have it before, now you're getting it now. It is really dope to see, you know, these shoes come back in its original form and nice shaping and whatnot, in my opinion. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Let me know how you guys feel about that. But yeah, man, that's pretty much gonna do it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys and tell you guys about what's going on where I'm located. So get in the comments, let me know how you guys feel about it. I see nobody say they got an L if they really wanted to get these. So I just want to say thank you guys for all support and trusting the content and going outside. Hopefully you made a friend and connected with somebody, rather it be an employee or, you know, just somebody you met. And you know, hopefully you guys continue to watch the content, man. I just want to say thank you guys for all support. I'm gonna put these on with like 2 different pants options, 3 different pants options that I haven't showed you guys yet. As you guys can see behind me, I have a whole bunch of clothes. I just feel like, you know, the pants options that I use is the best one, so you guys can see. I just try to do like basically one of everything that I think is a normal person would wear. But I'm gonna do a how to get dressed with these video. I'm also gonna show you guys how to style these, in my opinion, probably after this video. But I just want to say thank you guys for support. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, show your boy some love, and stay tuned. 50K subscribers on the way. I'm out. Okay guys, so this way, like on feet, pretty clean in my opinion. I'm a true size 9. I'm gonna get 9.5 on my shoes. On the left, I have the size 10. On the right, I have the size 9.5, and the 9.5 does fit better in my opinion. And in this toe box here, I do feel the pressure on the inside and the outside a lot more on this size 10. But I have noticed since I've been wearing this size 10 throughout the day that if you're gonna be wearing them unlaced, you will have a little bit of slippage, and that might be something that's new to you if you're not normally going up in a full size on a shoe. So I would say half size is the best way to go up on this shoe. You will just have to deal with it being a little bit stiff in this area until it breaks in. But like I said, once you do wear these for about 3 hours, they will start to fatigue on your foot, even if you go up half a size or a full size up. But other than that, they feel really nice on feet. I'll show you guys my foot is in the toe box right here. So my big toe is about right here. I do have a little bit of space in the top of the toe box. Same thing with this one. I have a lot more space though, as you guys can see in this one, but still no creases on it, as you guys can see. And I have been wearing these. So, you know, wear test is on the way. But I'm gonna show you guys what these look like with some different pants options right now.